By the way, I'm looking a mess today. You see my hair is all over the place. I don't even care what it looks like. Honestly, I'm just like looking in the thing and my hair is just, we're going to excuse it for today and pretend like it's actually cute because it's really not. Then you can see the shadow looking like a tank. Wait, it really looks like a tank. Okay, but just ignore my hair for today. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey. And I'm going to be doing a story time of the time I got expelled from school. So I'm just going to get started with this story, and you guys let me know in the comments down below if I should have got expelled or not. So this all started back when I was in, I believe, the 7th grade, and I had went to this Catholic school because it was just, I had went to a public school. Oops. I had went to a public school before I went to that school, and I forgot what, oh yeah, it was a lot going on at the other school. So the next year my mother wanted to put me in another school. I guess that was better. So like, we're going to skip like a couple of months, and let's say it is now like December. I started dating this boy, and who I still know to this day because he actually came to my high school. But anyway, so wow, I forgot what to say. It was like a couple of months in, and it was now like December, and the boy that the story is about, I'm gonna name him Avino. So me and Avino, we kind of liked each other. He was like a really like the class clown, and I really didn't like him because he was more of that. And you know how like class clowns are the ones who always, you know, like, of course, pick on people, call people names. Apparently I found out, you know, he liked me and all this stuff, and I kind of, you know what, I kind of like him, so I can, you know what, I'm gonna give him a chance. So him and I started dating around Christmas time because I remember he gave me, I think I still have the card. I can't remember. I could have thrown it away, but I really don't know. But he gave me a card for Christmas, and he was like, you know, explaining how he felt towards me and stuff. I think it was about 2 months later, but of course it was like after Christmas. It was, I think it was January. So it was January. You know how young typical boys, they like to pick on girls that they like. Well, some of them, not all. I'm not going to say like if your girl or a boy picks on you that means they like you. It's not like that. But you can kind of tell the difference between liking and kind of like just messing with the girl. But anyway, so it was like the end of January, and I felt like he will always mess with me. I felt like I'm his girlfriend. I don't understand why he was messing with me in the first place. It was just kind of like, why are you messing with your own girlfriend? So he just kept on. It was like constantly every day he was always messing with me. Like I said, don't know why. I kind of don't care no more. At the time, it kind of bothered me because I'm just like, you're my boyfriend. How are you, like, why are you sitting here just messing with me? Also, I kind of ignored it. When he was messing with me, I just kind of ignored it, like whatever. So a couple of weeks later, of course, it was now February, and he was still doing the same thing. I don't know why. It was just like he just kept on picking with me, and I honestly did not get it. It was starting to get really annoying. It was getting frustrating. It was actually in reading, I believe. Was it reading? I don't know. I think it was reading. We was in reading class, and as they call it, literature, whatever. I don't know. We was in reading class, and him and his other friend were talking, and he had asked me a question about something, and I answered the question, and he bust out laughing. And I still to this day, I hate people who laugh at me. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, I'm just like, what are you laughing at? Like, why? Like, stop being so childish. What are you laughing at? Him and the friends started laughing, and I don't know why, it just pissed me off so bad. Like, I just hate when guys want to start laughing in your face, like laughing at something. Like, but it's so funny. Kind of went off on him like a little bit, but I just let it be. I'm like, you know what, whatever, forget it. Let it go. So, you know, I'm at a Catholic school, so there I had religion class. Next period was religion class, and he just kept on, he was picking on me in there too. I honestly cannot remember like the exact words that he said, but I remember he said something to me, and I think because it's been so many weeks he's been picking on me. I've even told my mother that he's picking on me and stuff, and she started to get frustrated with it too. So when he finally said something to me, I think I just lost it. It was just like a little tick that just a little timer, and it finally just blew up in my head, and I went off on him. I honestly think I even said a few curse words. I was trying to keep my mouth shut. I think I had anger built up inside of me. I went off, started going. I think, like I said, I think I did cuss. I think I said one cuss word, and when I realized I cussed, I chilled out and was like, okay, let me stop, because they're going to tell my mother that I'm cussing in here. I'm already about to be in trouble because I'm going off in the middle of religion class. So I'm just like, let me chill out. Let me chill out a little bit. It was like actually the end of class too. So the class had to go to we had another, I think we had music, so music was like in the basement. So I felt like I went off at the perfect time, because they was like, okay kids, go to the next class, go to the next class. Like, lady, like, she was all like, Kayla, stand back there, I'm gonna talk to you guys, go downstairs, you don't need to see this. Like, you should be calling me and him, not just me. That pissed me off so bad, because it made it seem like I was being some type of Negro in the class, just going off, being disrespectful. Like, no, he's the one who started it. Why are you coming at me? Because I was the one who blew up and started getting upset. Once they went downstairs, they started going down the steps, and the teacher was like, calm down, it's gonna be okay. So I was irritated. She was getting on my nerves. I'm just like, okay, shut up. Nobody's asking you anything. So I'm still heated, and I'm standing in the back, and I believe the principal came upstairs to come talk to me. And when she came upstairs to come talk to me, she was just like, what did she say to me? I don't know. She told me to come down to her office. So we go down to the office, and I don't understand why I felt like it was like more people involved in it than it should have been. Like, this teacher wasn't in it, that teacher wasn't in it, why are you guys in here? So I don't understand. Principal was talking to me, the teacher she heard, like, didn't hear what he said, and you didn't hear what I said to him first. You didn't know that he's been picking on me ever since, for like a month. So that's what I believe they called my mother, and they told my mother that I went off in class and I was being very disrespectful. I interrupted the class and all this stuff. No, he interrupted. They told me I had to go home. I believe my mother had to come get me or something. Wait, I'm trying to think. Did my mother come get me? Getting mad all over again. I need to drink. Stress reliever. While I'm sitting in the...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know, I don't know what the heck I was doing. I think I was doing my work or something. So my mother came up to the school, and she had to, I think they told her that I wasn't able to come back or something. But the thing about it is, I had told my mother already about what happened anyway. She was just like, this boy has been picking with my child for weeks now, and she's finally sticking up for herself and say something, and she's the one who was in the wrong. Me and my mother both felt like they was basically saying that I was too hood for the school, I guess I can say. Like, okay, so they said that they just felt like the school wasn't right for me. They think I need to go to more of a public school. I need to go to another school that fits me more. What are you trying to say? I'm like, what? Okay. It was actually, I remember it was Valentine's Day, and I was expelled for like, I thought I was suspended. I think my mother thought I was suspended too. She didn't even know I was expelled, because they didn't tell her that I was expelled. They just told her I couldn't come back to school for a couple of days. I guess until they fixed it. But the sad thing is, they never talked to the boy. They never talked to Avino. So you basically you came off of what the teacher said, which was probably wrong, making it seem like I was just yelling for no apparent reason, like he didn't do anything. I don't know. Me and my mother was actually at the mall on Valentine's Day, and I was just so upset because I just felt like I did something wrong. I was just really upset. I'm like, I'm sorry, you know. And my mother's just like, don't be sorry. Like, you were sticking up for yourself, and when it's like you're sticking up for yourself and you got in trouble for no reason. And I feel like my mother taught me that. Like, she was just really mad at the things that the teachers were saying to her, saying like I was too I don't know. So it was a couple of days later. My mother had sent me to school because they didn't tell her I was expelled. They just said that I couldn't come to school for a couple of days. So I went back to school, and I was having such a good morning, and we finally go inside. And when we went inside, I'm in class, I'm talking to my one friend, and I'm just, me and her just talking, minding our business, and all of a sudden, I think I saw the teacher looking at me. I'm guessing she went downstairs and she told the principal that I was here. So the principal came through the back door looking like a bulldog, talking about, excuse me, why are you here? Come with me, please. Come with me. Come with me. I was just like, girl, you honestly could have told me, like, you didn't have to be like, excuse me, come here. You didn't have to be so loud about it. You could have been like, Kayla, I need to talk to you real quick. Can you bring your stuff and we can go to my office and talk. Don't literally bust in the freaking room. She brings me out the room and she told me that I shouldn't be here. So as we're walking, she's like pissed. We're like walking down the back stairs to go to her office. She's like, I don't know why, she's pissed. And I was like, what the heck? Like, she literally got, I don't know what the heck was her problem. Maybe somebody pissed in her cereal or something. And she was like, you're not supposed to be here. I was like, why not? She was like, I didn't tell you to come back. We didn't tell you to come back to the school and all this. And she was just like, you know, being nasty, being rude, and telling me that I wasn't supposed to be there. And it kind of like upset me because, for one, you just kind of embarrassed me. Because you just bust into the room and told me that I wasn't supposed to be there. Not the whole class needed to know that. I felt like, as an adult, you should have been more mature about it and came to me, told me, hi, even if you didn't want to be nice, you could have said, can you bring your stuff and come with me. You didn't have to literally yell it out in the whole class. Like, you didn't have to do that. And that was when, and I told my mother, and my mother was pissed about that too. Like, she was just like, she shouldn't have done that. I think she told me I had to go home, and I think my mother actually wasn't that far either, because my mother had just dropped me off. School didn't even start yet before I had got sent downstairs to the principal's office. And I think my mother probably had just pulled out the parking lot or something. But anyway, so my mother came back and she got me. They got their wish. They told me that school, they said I need to go to a school that fits me more. I felt like I shouldn't have gotten expelled. I felt like they should have talked to me more and asked me more questions about what was going on, because I don't think, till this day, I don't think that they knew that the reason I got put out. I mean, the reason I yelled at Avino. Like, I think they still don't know, because nobody wanted to tell the story. Everybody was on his side because they felt like, I don't know, I guess everybody liked him more, so they kind of just stuck with his story. To me, I think, to say this to anybody, don't be scared to say anything to people. I feel like you should just go ahead and say, if you know, maybe if you want to be mature about it, you just kind of talk to, you know, I don't know, I'm just trying to help people out and not get into my situation. But I feel like people should stick up for themselves. Don't let anybody ever put you down. So, you know what? Girl, you better go ahead. Boy or girl, you better go ahead and stick up for yourself. Who cares? You know, till this, I hate that school. I really don't like that school. And, oh yeah, also a little thing. They also thought that I wasn't going to pass 7th grade. They told me, I just don't think she's going to make it in life. I don't think she's going to graduate. Guess what I got? My diploma. If you guys like me doing story times, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want me to do some more, just let me know. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.